Family is often spoken about as a foundation of life, something given to us by birth, lineage, and tradition. But what happens when that foundation doesn't hold? When family, in its most traditional sense, does not offer us the love, safety, or belonging that we crave? The idea of family is not as simple as a name on a family tree. Instead, family becomes something we create, a sacred choice. I have learned through my journey that love is not confined by genetics, nor is belonging dictated by last names. Some of the strongest, most life giving bonds are formed not by birth, but by intention, by soul recognition, by knowing that says, I see you, I choose you, I walk this path with you.
This space honors all paths of connection, healing, and family, grounding ourselves in sacred teachings as we are anchored in ancient roots, ready to rise from the soil of our past. I'm Irene Stupski, here to guide you through stories, insights, and spiritual practices that will help you heal and rediscover your true belonging.
Welcome back to Angels, Adoption, and Ancestors, where we explore the heart of belonging and the beauty of our chosen connections. Today's episode touches on a topic that resonates deeply with so many: the family we choose, the bonds we create, and how these connections can be just as profound, if not more so, than the family we were born into. As we journey together, let's open our beautiful shared sacred light circle by rubbing our hands together and stirring up that energy within our hand chakras and place them on our heart and breathe in deeply. And let's invite the unseen forces that guide us daily to surround us with warmth and light as we reflect on what family truly means. I've been on a profound journey over the past decade, filled with revelations through my work as a shamanic practitioner, past life regression facilitator, and Akashic Records guide. With each new layer of understanding, I've realized something profound. The family we create is just as significant as the one we are born into. The rooted family is the family that raised us, guided us, and influenced us, whether through adoption, foster care, or guardianship. Maybe it was a grandmother who took you in, or a neighbor who became a second mother, or a teacher who saw you when no one else did. These connections, though not biological, are just as ancestral, rooted in spirit, destiny, and deep, unseen threads of connection. And then there is the chosen family, the ones we find and we choose along our journey, the friends who become our soul sisters, and the mentors who guide us like elders, and the partners who see us in ways our birth families never did. These relationships are not accidental. They are divinely orchestrated. In ancient wisdom traditions, family was not just about blood ties. It was a sacred circle, a spiritual network of souls choosing to walk together through multiple lifetimes, supporting one another's growth and their evolution. In our modern world, we can reclaim this truth. During one of the darkest moments in my life, and I've had a few, I found myself questioning my purpose very often. I wondered, is this all there is? Who am I? Being adopted, I had no knowledge of my birth family, which stirred up deep inner feelings about my self-worth and value. And despite outward appearances of having a perfect life, there was an emptiness, a sense that something essential was missing. My soul whispered that there had to be more. But before I could answer that call, I had to climb out of the darkness that consumed me. And in spiritual teachings, we recognize that the blood flowing through our veins is not just ours. It's a living inheritance from our ancestors. Even if you have never met your biological family, their energy is a part of you. And this is why you may feel connections to places, languages, or cultures, special foods you've never even physically experienced. It is an ancestral memory speaking to you. Your heritage is within you, forever bounding you with your mother in ways both seen and unseen. Biologically, this begins in the womb, but spiritually, it extends across lifetimes, soul contracts, and energetic imprints. So if you've ever felt untethered or disconnected from your roots, or like you're floating in uncertainty, you're not alone. I had been held by the hearts of those who chose me, my parents, friendships that became lifelines, mentors who guided me like family, strangers who spoke truth into my soul at the exact moment that I needed it. You may be reflecting on those moments in your life, those who have loved you without expectation, honored your spirit, and made you feel seen. That is family. We've been conditioned to believe that family is defined by DNA, but science tells us something different. Neuroscience has shown that our brains and hearts synchronize with those we trust and love. The energy we share with others leaves an imprint on our souls. And this means that true belonging is not a genetic fact, it's an energetic exchange. If you've ever felt like you don't belong in your family of origin, know this. You are never meant to force yourself into spaces that don't honor you. You were meant to expand, to seek, and to create. And in my book, Flying Free, and my upcoming work that I'm doing now, I explore the concept of soul contracts, agreements made before we entered this life. And some souls are meant to be with us for a lifetime, and others come for a season. All serve a purpose. And when we start viewing our relationships through this lens, we no longer feel the need to force what is not meant for us. Your chosen family is not random. It is sacred. And as we close this space today, we take a deep breath in and we place our hands back on our heart and we breathe in again, knowing that you are being held, seen, and loved. As your soul whispers to carry you, the deepest connections are not bound by blood, but by the beauty of shared journeys. Let your heart lead in creating your sacred family. Family is not just given, it is created, it is felt, it is chosen, and you are worthy of a family that truly sees you. Recognizing that our identities are shaped by more than just our biological roots allows us to embrace a more holistic sense of self. And while biological heritage provides foundational insights, it is through the integration of our adoptive or chosen rooted families and the broader human experience that we truly understand who we are. This expanded perspective creates a deeper sense of belonging and personal growth. As we draw strength and wisdom from all facets of our lineage and our experiences. If this message resonated with you, please visit michelleirene.com for some free resources and guides to help you along on your journey. And remember that you're never alone. The unseen forces walk with you. Your soul is waiting. Open your heart and let them in. Until next time, stay radiant, stay open, and trust in the family that your soul is calling you toward. And so it is.